playing some games, of course. I was playing Eiyuden Chronicles, which was a game that's on Kickstarter for a while, like a few years ago, and it was actually developed by the. It was supposed to be a spiritual successor to a game called Suikoden, which was a PS1 JRPG that came out in the 90s, and it's being made by the same developers. Unfortunately, Suikoden is owned by Konami, so that. Oh. Yeah, they ain't gonna do shit with that property. So pretty much the creator and a couple of his buddies were like, "Fine, we'll do it ourselves," right? And they went off, they formed Baron Rabbit Studios, and they made Eiyuden Chronicles.
Oh, cool! All right, nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, the creator, I forgot his name, is like Muramata, I think. He passed away about 2 months ago. He passed away like a month before the game came out.
Oh, dude, poor guy. The game came out. That is pretty sad.
So unfortunately, he was not able to see the fruit of his labors. But it is a pretty decent game. I will say I've actually had kind of mixed feelings on it. More positive than negative, but the biggest thing is that it's a game that feels like it was made 30 years ago and like ignored every game that came out since.
Oh, shoot.
So like it has like some of the most garbage dog shit party and inventory management I have ever done. Like ever done in any game. So like the whole selling point of the game is that there's over 100 characters for you to recruit. Right? Because the game revolves around you like building your base so you can build your army and like fight against the evil empire and stuff. And as you go around, you can find like NPCs to recruit to your army. Some of them you can have them join your party in battle, and some you can use to like give you passive bonuses and stuff, or you can have them invite them as a shopkeeper to work in your base, stuff like that. But yeah, like managing them is an absolute pain in the ass.
Okay.
Because so for some reason, when you start the game off, first off, there's no fast travel. You don't get fast travel until like 20 hours into the game. And the only way to get it is to get it from a certain NPC that you get by like wandering around randomly in a city. So that's fun,
okay.
Right? So like, and now here's the other thing. There's a thing called runes, which are like materia in Final Fantasy, but you can't manage your runes in the menus. You have to go to certain shops, or if you want to do it for your entire like party, you have to go back all the way back to your base. So like if you're like halfway through a forest, right, and you're going to like the next region, it's like, oh shit, I forgot to give my guy this whole rune. Let me just put them. Oh fuck, I forgot. Right, I can't.
Dude, that
so
is
I have to walk all the way back, and then the entire time you're getting smacked by random encounters that you cannot flee from. And if you try and flee, the game you'll either succeed or the game will most likely be like, no, sorry, you couldn't flee. Oh yeah, by the way, eat shit, you all lose your turn, and now all the monsters get a bunch of free hits on you.
That's so bad, dude. Oh my god. Dude, that's literally archaic. It's like they wanted to make a throwback RPG game.
Okay, and then also there's
like
Oh, sorry, continue.
No, but like a super throwback, like where they decided to extenuate all of like the bad shit from the old RPG games.
Yeah, I mean, luckily once you get the fast travel, it's not that bad, but it still adds like extra steps that didn't need to be there in the first place, because you have to fast travel, then you have to go to the base, then you land in front of the base, then you have to go to like the teleport point in your base, you have to teleport to the inside of your castle, so you don't have to walk all the way over there. Then you have to walk over to the desk girl, and then you can start doing your management, right? Instead of you just teleporting like directly in front of her or something. No, you have to do like all that stuff, or better yet, just let you do it from the fucking menu. Okay, second, you cannot change your party members at save points at all, unless you have a specific recruit that lets you do that at save points. And luckily you get her like at the very beginning of the game. She's like the first one you get. But it's like, why can't I just do it like anytime I want? Like, I don't understand why I have to go all the way back to the base to do literally like all the management that I want. And this becomes worse and worse over time as you get more and more party members, because you want to change your party members out. You can have up to 6 in a group, but like managing like all 6 of them and then plus all the ones that you have in reserves is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And it feels like, oh, they want to just justify having 100 people. So like every single like quality of life, like thing you can think of, like is assigned to like a party member. Like running, for example, you run like fucking molasses. Like in the beginning, there is no sprint button. You cannot sprint. So you're just like,
Oh my god. And that's tied to a party member?
yeah. The only way to like get speed is you have to find a specific party member, and then you have to beat them in a race. And in order to do that, you have to be at a certain level. Luckily, I did it first try, so like I was over leveled apparently. But it's so much better. Like you get double the movement speed. So I'm actually moving at a freaking reasonable speed. And these levels are big. They're not little levels. They're big levels. So now imagine doing like inventory management where like you have to like run back and forth, right? With our normal speed, right? Even with the speed boost, it's still like it can still take a while. Also, inventory. You cannot. So inventory, you can only carry 30 items in your bag at first, and there is no storage box in the save points. There was only a storage box in your base.
Oh, okay.
And it is very easy for you to fill up all those items and be like, oh shit, like I had to get rid of items, right?
Damn. But that's...
So like, remember Baldur's Gate when it first came out? Like the inventory management was kind of shit. Okay, imagine that. Right.
Oh my Lord.
Imagine that, except you can't fast travel to your camp. You have to fucking walk back.
That's cumbersome. That's awful. I don't like that.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that at all, dude.
So it's like, cool, I got these runes that I can't fucking equip right now, but they take up space for some fucking reason. Oh, cool, I have this armor that I have that's really cool, but none of my party members need it. Maybe I'll give it to a new party member. Nope. You have to go all the way back, store it inside your storage box, and then you have to run back. So there's that, right? And then there's like, for the combat itself, it's very, very easy. Like you can literally put it on auto, and you'll probably win like almost every single fight, except for a few boss fights. There's like one boss fight the entire game that gave me a hard time, and it was a massive difficulty spike. Like it was insane, like how high the difficulty spike was. It took me like at least, I think you watched me. It was the big golem and the chick.
Yes, yeah, I did. Yes,
that thing kicked my shit in, and that was really the only fight that ever kicked my shit in.
Damn, I didn't even realize that was a difficulty spike. But did you figured it out eventually?
Yeah. I beat it. This is how I'm playing on hard as well, but like apparently like after that, like even on hard, the game's pretty easy, and it has been pretty. I breezed by like almost everything at this point, especially since I've gotten so many broken characters, and it's pretty much a breeze. And then like magic sucks. Like magic is awful for some reason. Even the most basic spells take up like 50% of your MP, and MP restorative items are like super rare. Like they're almost non-existent. You only get to buy them like when you're halfway through the game. Like in the beginning, like you don't get them at all. I'm getting spells that are like cost me like 50-60% of my magic bar. So it's like use it once and that's it.
Well, then how do you restore magic through resting?
Yeah. You either have to. Well, you have to rest at an inn, not a save point. An inn. You have to go to an inn.
Not even your base.
Not even your base. Your base is fine. But again, like you have to like walk all the way back. And if you're in a dungeon, you can't quick travel if you're in a dungeon.
Yeah, that blows.
So you have to leave the dungeon. Luckily, there's teleport stones. So you can use teleport stone, leave. Then you go to an inn or your base. The base is free. You don't have to pay money. So you go to your base, teleport to your base, rest, then come back, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of see how, like, this game just has tons of quality of life issues. Like, and then you have, like, the random encounters, which are fucking annoying. Right?
Yeah.
But on the bright side, I will say, like, the characters are really cool. There's a lot of cool characters for you to recruit.
Cool.
The characters, for the most part, seem to do different things, although like it's not really like a whole lot difference. They'll have like one or two unique attacks, and the rest are like just stuff that anybody could use. But like they have cool attacks. They look great, and they have a lot of charm to them. Like a lot of them are pretty funny, and they have like funny interactions with the main character. Even though the main character himself's kind of boring. Although honestly, like his buddy, like there's a character named Sane that he's buddies with that you meet at the beginning of the game. and he has a really like big story arc like towards the middle. I'm like, wow, this guy should have been the main character because he's part of the evil empire, but he turns coats on them.
Ooh. Okay.
So he actually has a far more interesting story than the main character, who's just some foreign boy who took up arms against the empire. It's like, okay, well, I've seen this before, Luke Skywalker and shit, right?
Yes, and also and Rebel Moon as well.
Yeah. Oh God. No,
Sorry.
let's not.